Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of April 7th to the 14th. Leo, this is your channel. Stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. You can resonate to these readings if you have strong Leo in your chart, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus specifically. Let's see what we got going on for your overall energy for love this week. Leo, you have the Divine Feminine. All right, so a lot of you are unlocking your softer side. When this card comes through, it's a strong indication that there is a very, I want to say, specific connection to being softer and to connecting with what you want. So, some of you are feeling this way. You're like, ooh, I was really not really looking for love, and now all of a sudden, I'm feeling a bit more open to it. Male or female, it does not matter. The Divine Feminine coming through, indicating a softer sense towards love. She got to go over there because she is half naked. All right, we also have luminosity. Yes, so that's what I feel here. You know, a lot of you as feminine energies, you could definitely be raising the bar, stepping more into that divine feminine, but we all have feminine and masculine inside of us. And a lot of the times we shut down the feminine side and we become harder towards life instead of softer. With luminosity coming through, you are understanding the connection between being your open-hearted self and what happens when your heart is closed. So the Divine Feminine and luminosity coming in, Leo, doesn't matter if you're male or female. As a male into feminines, you could absolutely be connecting to one that they just stand out. You see them, they see you. And I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, no matter what you resonate with as your gender, the feminine side is trying to be activated, because when you are in activation with the heart, you shine. Your aura just radiates. So a lot of you are shining a lot more than usual because you have tapped more into that softer, nicer side of self. So let's see what else we got going on here. We do have a strong indication that you are magnetic, that you are glowing at this moment. If anybody has the Gaia Network, look and watch the movie Emotion. It directly explains our interconnection from our heart and how it creates an aura to magnetize things towards us, or closed-hearted energy repels things away from us. So you're definitely in the magnetic mode here, Leo. Let's see what else you got going on from the Mystic Moon. We have action coming through, so someone will be taking action towards you this week. We have third party. This person could be somebody that you work with. This person could be somebody that you met from another person. And we have cycles. All right. So there is a new cycle for you with love here. I like that third party comes through in this deck as a building, because when third party energy comes through, it doesn't always have to mean that you are being played or cheated on. A lot of the times third party energy comes through as an indication that somebody was involved in connecting the two of you. So some of you, there is like matchmaker energy. Someone's like, ooh, Leo, I feel like you would love this person. I feel like they would love you. You two should meet. Others of you, you could definitely receive some action from somebody like at work or at the gym. You know, if you got a gym crush and y'all just been looking at each other, like stuff like that. This is like where another energy is involved to bring the connection together. Now, if you are in a relationship and you feel that you're involved in a third party, you may actually take action in asking this person, like, am I the only one in your energy? Because if I'm not, I'm going to go shine on elsewhere. So I don't really get that, but you know, I know there's people here watching for single, separated, and in partnership. If you are in a relationship and you have no need to ask about a third party, there may definitely be a very strong indication that there could be a little bit of family involved energy or friend involved energy this week. I don't feel like it's on a bad level, but let's clarify. We have material world with action. Yeah, so some of you are definitely someone's going to make a move on you at work, or somebody is interested in you and there is like an interconnection there of something else. We have metamorphosis, beautiful, right underneath third party. And that's what I felt. I'm like, it doesn't feel bad. And even if it did feel bad for the moment, you're transforming away from it if that was the case of feeling played or put in a situation of another energy involved. And we have commitment under cycles. Wow. Yeah, so if you're in a relationship and you two have been struggling with this type of energy, you two could be finally transforming away from it, where you finally trust each other more. Action to material world. If you don't receive something from someone at work or from somewhere that you pay for, like for example, you pay to go to the gym, you pay to go into this restaurant or something like that. With cycles and commitment, it does very much look like you are going through a metamorphosis stage, a transformative stage that is setting you up with a divine counterpart and or enhancing your connection that you're already in. So, let's see what tarot theme cards come through here for you. But this is a strong indication that somebody may try to hook you up with someone. I do feel that way. Not for all of you, but if you have friends or family around you that are always trying to find somebody for you, they may definitely be trying this week. We have change your focus with the Five of Cups coming through. So some of you have been disappointed in love. I almost get that some of you are like, Miss Machise, I don't even pay attention to love because I don't want to deal with the disappointment that comes with it. A lot of you that could be changing where you're a little bit more open than usual. We have the Tower coming through with rebuild and win or lose with the Five of Swords. Yeah. So you have 5-5 coming in with the Tower. So this kind of looks like this is a reading for the single Leos who are kind of like, yeah, love can stay over there. You're going to be pretty surprised that someone's going to try to change that in your energy. I got to clarify this before I even talk about in relationships. Give me a second. Give me a second. But if this is a new person or like a renewed type of energy, it does look like you're pretty surprised that someone is like sparking your interest. So let's see here. On the Five of Cups, we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah. A lot of you definitely have love at arm's length, or you're definitely not in a position or haven't been in a position of allowing it closer. A lot of you very focused on work, very focused on your stability and your money. Tower to the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be surprised. You will be surprised. Because this is an offer that you were not expecting to receive. This is an individual that you were not expecting to connect to. And on the Five of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. Damn. Why does it look like... That's what I feel like. Oh my gosh. It looks like you're like, oh crap, I'm kind of into that person. Or, oh snap, they actually are my type. Double offers here, and I didn't really even clarify much. Your advice is the Chariot. So move forward. You have multiple different directions to move down. And your outcome is the Ten of Swords. A lot of you, if you're in a relationship and you're not committed, it could be the end of like the situationship and finally starting a cycle of commitment. A lot of you, it could be an end of your single days. You have two aces here. Some of you definitely have two people here. The Chariot is also up there, which indicates two paths. So some of you definitely have more than one individual offering you something. But for some reason, I feel like this energy, especially for singles, it's just getting you at a time in your life where you're kind of still working on other things. And I feel like love is going to surprise the crap out of you. This offer is definitely something you're not either focused on or paying attention to, or it's just like totally not in your, you know, like mind over matter. Queen of Pentacles flying through. On the Ace of Cups there, let's clarify the Chariot and the Ten of Swords. I only clarify the end two times. Page of Pentacles with your advice. Yeah, there is a new connection growing in the physical. Ten of Swords, the Lovers. A lot of you actually might have went through an ending with somebody that put you in a third party, and the universe is blessing you with a new soulmate. But this is an energy that is like a reward type of vibration. Like when you leave a commitment that you know doesn't serve you, without feeling the attachment and just saying, I know there's better for me out there. This is that type of reading where the universe is like, yeah, there is better for you out there, and I'm here to show it to you now. So get ready. Double aces in not even a 12-card spread. So that's a strong indication that there are absolutely right now offers on the table. The two aces came in the further positions. This is a weekly, so pay attention towards more or less the end of the week, weekend. But you definitely have super strong offers with love and a very specific soul connection around you or coming in. Why is the Ten of Swords here to the Lovers? And I really don't feel like you expect to feel this way, because it kind of does look surprising for you as well. So I bet you some of y'all are watching this and you're like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Because that's what I feel from the reading, where you're kind of like, oh, snap, I wasn't even paying attention to that. Lovers to the King of Pentacles. They sending you a match. Look at that. This is a beautiful combo. You got the King of Pentacles out. You got the Queen of Pentacles out. You have the Ace of Pentacles out. And you have the commitment energy out. So they're going to give you an offer that I feel like is going to be hard to ignore. Very hard to ignore. I don't think I've seen a reading come in like that with elemental energy so strongly. So this is like a physical meeting situation. And you have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, snap. Yep, I would get ready for this, Leo. I would get ready for this. A lot of you in situations or situationships, or you're not sure what's going on, you could be surprised what happens with this person. It may all of a sudden settle down. It may all of a sudden get a lot more stable. And with all these pentacles, and you have material world, you may also get gifted something, or your person may like loan you money, or your person may be like helping you out financially right now, or you may just connect to somebody who has a lot of money. Okay. And I don't say that all the time, but there is a very strong indication that someone's got a extra dollars here to spend on their partner. So, Leo, in terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, we have Gemini, Cancer, and Scorpio. We are now going to look into each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion and leave the rest behind. But I would come back to this reading at the end of the week just to see how the energy flowed. And some of you may be into it. Some of you may not be into it. I definitely do see that, because it does look like it's like, especially for singles, you're like, oh, wow, I've gotten so comfortable in my solitude, in my pajamas, and now I got to get ready or get dressed or something. All right, let's see here. All the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards Leo for the week. We have Aries. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and the Knight of Wands. Could be dealing with an Aries who's inconsistent. One day they're here, one day they're not here. One day they're super passionate. The next day you have no idea what's going on. Knight of Wands, strong indication they may try to come back into your energy, but you may not necessarily feel like this person is consistent, and it's because they're not really consistent. They feel like they were a distraction to something that you were going through, but I kind of feel like that could go both ways there. Taurus, it was my fault, but I blamed you and the devil. Could be dealing with a toxic, manipulative Taurus. It was their fault, but they blamed you. They project onto you. They point the finger onto you. With the devil coming through, I definitely feel like they still need to work on some things. And with the death card as well, and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like this person is like, what's the word I'm looking for here? I feel like the word to say halt or stop. It's like this person like knows that they need to like transform or grow, but they're like highly indecisive on growing out of whatever is making them feel comfortably tied to possibly not the greatest energy for themselves and even the connection. So they're indecisive on how to even heal themselves. Gemini, I left before you could leave me and the Chariot. So Gemini may have moved on from you or left this connection in fear that you were going to do it first. With the Chariot coming through, could be long distance or distance involved between the two of you. And with the 10 of Cups, some of you at Gemini has a family, either with you or with a different individual. It does look like there could be that there is a possibility of, like, if you share a family with a Gemini, they may try to come around for happiness. But if Gemini has a family elsewhere, I feel like they're focusing on that. I don't know why that's coming through. They could just be focused on their home life. Like maybe they're taking care of something or someone. All right, next up is Cancer. It's time for me to heal now, and the 4 of Wands. So some of you, Cancer, is staying in this connection and healing from it in general. Others of you, a Cancer, is making a final decision to remove themselves from this connection and heal on their own. Some of you, divorce energy with a Cancer. Doesn't have to be. It could just be either they're really making a decision to heal in the connection or out of the connection. It could be 50-50. Leo, towards you, Leo. We both know I'm not the one for you, and the King of Wands. All right. 8 of Cups. So you two could be a little bit like triggering towards each other. Like both a little fiery, both a little, maybe even fellow Leo is being like aggressive or giving you an attitude. But they're indicating, this is kind of giving me the energy of like, we both know I'm not the one for you, but that doesn't mean that you still shouldn't give me my recognition and think I'm attractive and loving and stuff like that. So I feel like fellow Leo, they may not feel like you two are meant to be together, but like I still feel like they want to be wanted by you in some way, shape, or form. All right, Virgo, I feel you even though we are apart, and the 4 of Swords. Some of you may have had dreams with a Virgo or about a Virgo. Even though you two are apart, they are thinking about you. And with the 8 of Wands, very strong indication that you two may either travel to see each other, finally have a conversation, or you may actually be getting a download while you are sleeping about a future conversation with a Virgo. Next up is Libra. You speak to me through music and the Wheel of Fortune. So a change between you and Libra here with Judgment. They are connecting to you through hearing songs that remind them about you. But it does look like Libra, I kind of feel like they want a second chance with you, but they are focusing on themselves. But I feel like either deep down inside or somehow, some way with Judgment here, I feel like Libra wouldn't mind to have a second chance with you. But with the King of Pentacles here, they're trying to focus on their stability. Scorpio, I left when I saw you with someone, and the 5 of Wands. Drama possibly between you and a Scorpio. Some of you are just constantly butting heads or just don't get along with each other. Queen of Swords. Could be a need for you two to talk about something or to heal or just to fully let go of the drama altogether. Some of you, there's an assumption here that you've moved on or they moved on. And y'all are just like letting that cause some type of challenge between the two of you. Sagittarius, I'm starting to understand our connection in the 9 of Cups. So you may get a wish fulfillment from a Sagittarius. 2 of Wands. I feel like Sagittarius may have like been uncertain about you for a while or just not sure. And they're finally understanding what this connection means to them. And they definitely may be taking some action and showing you that they feel more connected to you than they thought. Next up is Capricorn. I bury myself in work to forget you, and the Hierophant. All right. Some of you are in a relationship with a Capricorn or were once committed to a Capricorn. Look at that. Double work energy and that. Bury myself in work to forget you. Very specific. So Capricorn, if you're separated from them, they're really trying to work on their stability, their work life. There could be a possibility they're trying to date and find stability. Others of you, if you're with a Capricorn, you may just feel like they're super focused on their work and on their stability this week. But it does look like they will be giving you some of that focus as well. Aquarius, I hope that you can forgive me one day, and the 5 of Cups. So some of you are disappointed by an Aquarius. Queen of Wands. Some of you don't feel like you were seen or heard in the way that you wanted to be seen or heard by an Aquarius. They hope that you can forgive them one day. And with the Page of Cups coming through, definitely could be that Aquarius is definitely in the position of thinking about a peace offering towards you. I clarified 2 in, so I would say maybe the end of the week towards next week, more of like a peace offering or reconnection or connection with an Aquarius here. They could also like indirectly message you. Like in modern day world, the Page of Cups would be for me. So you see how like the fish is coming out of the cup here? In modern day world, the Page of Cups for me is kind of like their friend requesting you on a social media site. And if you don't approve them fast enough, they'll take it off. It's like something like that. Because there is a fish flopping out of that cup. So the Page of Cups gives an indication that there's a window of opportunity for the offer. And lastly, we have Pisces with I love you and the Ace of Swords. So some of you are connecting to a totally new Pisces, or you will be meeting a new Pisces this week. Others of you, new communication coming in from a Pisces. They want to tell you how they feel. And I love you coming through, but with the Ace of Swords, they may have a very logical way of showing their love or letting you know how they feel. If you haven't heard from a Pisces, you may definitely hear from one this week. So, Leo, let's make sure everyone's out here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've been getting a lot of y'all commenting or writing on random things, asking me if I do personal readings. I do personal readings. They're on sale on my Etsy shop. I do have a question reading out, but for a request, I've been getting a couple of these requests as well. I'm going to get out a service, booking service, that you could book on my Etsy shop where you get your own personalized YouTube reading. So how I do dailies and weekends, like you'll get a number, you'll get the oracle, you'll get like a kind of like a whatever the universe wants you to know. So I will have 2 different reading styles to book. One of them is going to say book a reading. That's the one where you can ask up to 3 questions. The other one is going to be your own personalized YouTube reading, where you cannot ask any questions. It will be whatever comes out. And literally in the same format. You will even get an ending oracle at the end, all of that. Because it seems like a lot of the times with personal readings, Spirit be answering your questions so fast. So I try to make them like half your own YouTube reading, half you being able to answer ask questions. But I'm feeling the need to split it, give y'all one where you can ask questions and get the YouTube personalization, and then one where it's just straight up, whatever comes out, no questions asked, and the universe just gives you what it wants to give you in your own YouTube style format. So, if you're interested, go check my Etsy shop in the description down below. There might be a pinned comment with the links as well. Check out the podcast if you like random things that I have to say. I do be saying random stuff on there. Whether it's like energy teaching, stuff about spirituality, or whatever the case may be. You can find the links for all of those down below. I should be getting out the listing for the personal YouTube reading by the time this is out. But if it's not out yet, just favor my Etsy shop, and I will put a post on YouTube of when they are available, because I'm sure some people are going to watch this beforehand because I have memberships open. So if you would like to receive the readings early with no ads, members is open as well. And members, you are also going to start getting members only shorts, where I randomly pick out cards for the days or for the weekends or for times when like I can't record a full reading, and y'all still get something. So that's what I have here for everybody. Shout out to all my members who have been members on this channel since I opened up memberships. I see you. I love each and every one of you out there. And that's all I got for right now. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Like this video if you had not already. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.